Photobooth works. So this is Photobooth. I purchased their licensing. I believe it was around $150, and it gives you 2 downloads, so you can put it on 2 separate computers, be that a tablet or an actual laptop. And I use the DS-RX1 HS printer. It's a sublimation printer, so it has 2 rolls, and this is the die basically, and underneath here, that's the paper down there. Okay, it was about $500. It works perfectly. I haven't had any issues. Like I said, it was $500, around $600. The dies and the paper come in together. You can order this on Amazon. The picture paper rolls will print out 700 4x6 pictures. And of course, if you are doing photo booths such as this, which are 2x6, of course you get about 1,400 prints out of it. To be honest, I've done about 8 events with the same roll of paper and it's still not finished, which is awesome because you save yourself some money that way. This is the program, and basically you can go into your settings and it lets you set everything up, your layout. You hit this and you can edit the entire thing. Your general settings, you can select, a photo preview or the preview duration, upload, timeout, voice control. If you want to countdown, a delayed countdown, you can also send these to a Facebook or a Twitter or even phone numbers. So you can set this program up to be specifically just online. That way you don't need, you don't need to lug this 40-pound printer. I haven't gotten around to setting that up, but it's pretty great. So let me show you guys what it does. I have it hooked up to my camera right now. Just make sure to turn that on. Okay. You'll hear it.
Get ready. And another.
So the way I have this set up is that it has an 8-second delay. I usually do 10 seconds, but I find that people are kind of waiting for it to happen, so they'll be ready and it's just too much time. I lowered it to 8 and it seems to be perfect. Okay, of course, and the strip that I'm using right now, the template, will be this one. It's for an upcoming event. And it does take 3 images. Of course, there's the delay in between. After the 3 images, it develops the pictures. It sends it, well, it doesn't send it anywhere until you accept it, but you can print, the template I used, it's doubled. So it was a 4x6. I just split it in 2. So if you, want to print 1 copy, it'll print 2. 2 copies, it'll print 4. It just doubles. So you just hit how many prints you want. Click OK. It sends to the printer. Immediately starts to print. And I mean immediately. And within like maybe 5-6 seconds, you'll have both prints out completely done. And there you go. You've got your photo booth. Okay, so the cons of having Photobooth, this program specifically, for me would be that updates, if you have it connected to the internet, will be that Wi-Fi or a hotspot, if an update comes through, your entire system will be obviously not in working order for, I'm going to say about 40 minutes. And it's very important that you don't have this, that you don't have your computers connected to anything, because I actually had an update come through. I had 2 updates come through while I was at an event, and I had to reimburse them for the full hour because it's just not acceptable for, the system to, for you to have your system malfunction on you in the middle of an event. It was kind of embarrassing, but, I apologized. I did what I could. I returned their money for the full hour. I let them know that, I'd give them a full free hour the next time that they hire me. That way they're more inclined to, spread the word and take me back. But still, For me, it was absolutely unacceptable. It was embarrassing. But besides that, I haven't had any issues. It's a little, I guess, outdated, you could say. And of course, you can change this backdrop. I just have it kind of like a wedding style because it just seemed very neutral, and I was okay with that. Downside about this printer, it's heavy. It's heavy, and I've had it for about a year. I have noticed that it'll send me like a notification that this cord that it came with doesn't work well with it. And because occasionally it does send that to me while it's hooked up to the system, you have to it gives a series of steps, excuse me, and you have to be connected to the internet. So you'll put your Wi-Fi on, and let's say you connect it to your Wi-Fi to get this little sitch worked out, this little glitch, and an update were to come through. Now you're screwed, making update after update, and you're in the middle of an event. So I would say my mistake, this is my fault. I didn't register this printer with the company. I didn't, when you receive the printer, you receive a letter with it, and it tells you to register within 30 or 60 days, and I just kind of skipped out on it, and I didn't do it. By the time I wanted to do it, it was pretty much too late. But I mean, this thing is wonderful. It's great. This thing, oh my gosh, I've never emptied it. It's full almost, but it just catches all the, all the little pieces. That way your printer doesn't get jammed. I've never had any issues with it getting jammed, anything ripping, pictures coming out funky, nothing. I absolutely love this printer, and the colors are so vibrant. I mean, look at this. All the images blur because I didn't care about, the camera, but the pros for Photobooth. When you purchase the licensing, you get 2 downloads. So you have the option to download it onto 2 separate computers, meaning you have 2 separate systems going. It was $159, I believe. You can edit the images to your liking. You can add as many pictures as you want to be taken. You can add background colors. You can add text. You can add images of your own. You can play with it however you wish. It has, you can set it up to have automatic uploads, be that to Facebook. I don't have any complaints about it. You do kind of have to go to other programs. Let's say if you want to cut out an image or whatnot, you do have to use another program. But I mean, it's good. I mean, for what I need it for, it's good. Like I said, it does look a little outdated, but it works fine. I have no issues with that. The pros for this printer, it's really quick. It prints really quick. Like I said, between maybe 5 or 6 seconds, it'll print out the images that you want. It's never jammed on me. The reason I bought this printer is, honestly, I was looking for the fastest, printer that wouldn't sacrifice the quality of the images. And I read several reviews on this. There is the DS-RX1 and then the HS. Like I said, I purchased this in 2017. It's pretty great. I really have no complaints. We're very careful with it because, again, it was big bucks. This was the most expensive purchase I had to do for the Photobooth. But I'll include some images of our setup after this video. And if you have any questions, be that about the printer, about the Photobooth program, or, the setup, let's see what I've got here. Or if you have any business questions, I can totally answer those. I've been doing this for about 2 years, and we have had over, I can't even tell you how many events, but we've done a lot of events, and it's been pretty